people, welcome to Kimbaskrafts. My name is Kim, and if you're new here, hello, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back, guys. Love you. Don't mind this. This is from my phone holder. I was just trying to adjust you here. I think you're pretty straight. I don't know. I just started this video and I already need a drink. Hold on. Okay. So, what do we got going on here? All kinds of things, as you can see. First of all, I am making more of my journal sheets. I had to redo it. I used basically the same format. I just changed a couple things here, like where it says number of drills. Don't really know why I said number of drills when it's really... I wish you guys could see this dog. Oh my God, let me see. Look at this dog. Look at this creeper. Look at this creeper. Look at her. Hi, Poochie. She wanted to go out there because my daughter was cooking and, you know, food. But she was just checking in on me, I guess. Making sure I didn't have any food, I'm sure. Okay, so yeah, so I had to retype this up because I don't have access to Microsoft Word anymore because my subscription expired. And I was like to my son, I'm like, is there any way I can just buy it for $100 instead of renewing a subscription for $100+ a year? Like, I don't do enough on it to, I feel like, justify that cost. And he said, no, you need to have a subscription, that there are very basic subscriptions, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, I really don't feel like spending the money. And he was like, well, just use Google, what is it called? Google Docs. And I was like, eh? Did you guys ever watch that Home Improvement? Eh? And he was like, yeah, that's where I wrote all my Christmas lists that I sent you. No, he didn't say that. He said all his lists, like he uses it all the time. So yeah, I hopped on there and I just recreated it and I just changed a few things. So like I was saying, I changed where it says number of drills. Instead of number of drills, I put number of colors. And then I put drill count because in a lot of them, I calculate, if they don't tell you the total number of drills on the canvas, I'll calculate it. Of course, I didn't do it on these two. And I forgot to do it on this one. And of course, for DAC, you don't need to calculate anything. They tell you. And oh, this one I did put the actual number of drills. I'm like, why did I write that? Because I don't know why. That's weird. Okay, so like here, where I calculated it, it says there's 54 colors, but then there's 59,292 drills in my Craftably Shine. But this way, I'm going to have the drill count, the actual number of drills, and then the number of colors. And then I put on the same line, ABs and special drills are now on the same line. And then I put diamond type. I put diamond shape, so round or square. And then start, and then instead of end, I put finish. And then enhancements, and then lifetime, and whatever. And then, yeah, my notes. So it's a little bigger of a font. It's a different font. But yeah, this is everything that I like to keep track of. And then it's literally the paper cut in half. Okay. And the other half is the cover sheet for this log page. So what I did was I have my paper cutter here. Now, first of all, this paper is not regular weighted paper. You can probably tell that it's a little thicker just by what you hear. It's 32-pound paper. So that's the paper that I use. I'll have all this stuff linked below, and I'm going to have a link to my Google Docs if you want to print up these pages. So what I do is I take 2 sheets and then I just line up the 1 page here, and I cut the 2 sheets in half. And it's just a little too close. That's okay, like less than, a centimeter. So here's one. And then what I do is I use a new one so I don't keep making it shorter and shorter by accident. And I only have 1 more page. So I printed up 7 more because this is for 2023 specifically, and I don't even think I'm going to get 7 more canvases done. So I picked a number that I felt pretty confident I'm not going to surpass. Okay, so, and now I just need to figure out, who do you belong to? Okay, so I have a cover sheet log page, 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 cover sheet log page. Oh, now I just need to get, so now I can put my paper away. Let me go put my paper away. I can put this away. I don't need all of these papers. Now let me go put all this stuff away. And then I'm going to get my hole punch. Okay, so here's my Happy Planner hole punch. Okay, so here's my Happy Planner hole punch. I just emptied out the trash on the bottom. And what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to see where I lined up these pages by taking one out. All right, so where did I line these holes up at? No. Here. So I'm trying to see what I used as my ruler. So I'm looking at these lines and I'm like, did I line it up to a line here? I feel like I would have. You hear my dog begging? So I definitely didn't use these lines. And I think I used this eye. I think I used that eye. So let me try. I think I used... Yep, that looks like that's where I measured. Okay, so let's put this back so we don't get this out of order here. Okay, so I'm gonna do this page. So there's a word here, and it's F-E-U-I-L-L-E-S, and it looks like I lined it up against the I as my marker, and voila. Okay, so I'm gonna do 2 sheets at a time. I'm gonna line it up against that I. And again, 2 sheets against the eye. Very easy, right? 2 sheets against the eye. Two sheets against the eye. And one more. Okay. And then we can put these in the book. So they should all pretty much be lined up. And we'll go ahead and... Oh, and look what I did. I used nano tape to do that. Now it's perfect. So now I have this thing, and nano tape apparently is supposed to come off and all this stuff. So yeah, but it's not in my way anymore. Okay, so we have all of my whips. So this guy marks my whips. And I thought about putting like whips up here, but we got Life Above the Fray. We have the one with the Diamond Art Mystery. We have the Meeting on the Turret Stairs. And then we have this one. Oh yeah, I needed an extra cover sheet. I need to make another cover sheet for Yarn Crafter's Delight. And I'm going to, where's my sticker for this? Oh, here it is. So we can cut this out. And then I have for this page here. Wow, that The printer really did a good job with those colors too. But we're not going to do all of this right now. So that's what this page is for. Yarn Crafter's Delight. And then now I need another cover sheet. We got this one. I don't think I'm even going to get 6 more done, to be honest with you. And then we have this one. But I'm going to get another piece of paper because you know what? I'm going to just cut another piece of paper in half and then make one extra cover sheet at the very end. Because I think what happened was I had to throw one out. So I'm going to leave this one out to measure, to cut my sheet. Okay, so. Okay. All right, let's see here. Go like this. All right, what we're going to do is this. I'm messing this page up. All right, there we go. Now, actually, put this over here, and then we'll go up to the eye. And then we put this one in between these two, like so. And yeah, now we're done updating. We're adding more pages to the journal. So it's getting pretty hefty there. So let me put these two things aside here. Okay, you know what? I am going to put this. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm going to do this later. I'll do this later. So I just wanted to update that with you guys because I'm not really sure why. How did I get on this? The whole point was actually I was going to do a kit up. Oh man. I wonder if I should do 2 separate videos. Okay, now we're going to do a kit up. I wanted a kit up today. So I will have below this sheet, okay? I will have below this sheet. Now, what are we going to kit up? Well, funny you should ask. I wanted a kit up It's funny because, like, I'm dying to do a Diamond Art Club. I'm so dying to do a Diamond Art Club. I haven't done a Diamond Art Club I guess I have, because I did Jesus Blessing and I did, but I'm dying to do one of my large diamond art clubs, but the problem is it's large and I still have 2 huge paintings. So I'm telling you, next year I'm doing some large DACs because I have, God knows I have enough of them. So this is a Mary's Diamonds, and it is a Mary's Diamonds. This is a canvas that I bought last year before Bella Art Day Nicole bought out Mary's Diamonds. So this is an OG, an original Mary's Diamonds. And I want to do this because I want to hang it outside. I did do an unboxing for this. There is an official unboxing for this. And I feel like this should go very, very quickly. It's very color blocky. It's a round color blocky diamond painting. And that's another thing. It's a Mary's Diamonds, which the original Mary's Diamonds, they're acrylic squares, like were the death of me. But this is a round diamond painting, and I don't mind acrylic rounds. I think I've done a lot of acrylic rounds. I think Craftably is an acrylic rounds. I think. Don't quote me on that. I've heard that. And I got to tell you, I really like their drills. So I pulled out my second Elizabeth Ward. And I'm going to have to washi them. So this is my Halloween canvas for this year I'm going to do. It's Happy Halloween Trick or Treat. And I think that this would be so cute hanging outside on my porch or on my door. You know, you guys saw my decorations outside. So I want to get this done sooner than later. And I think that it's definitely something that can be done in a decent amount of time, given the color blockiness. Now I got to print this because, you know, I have to Xerox this. Hold on. Okay. I thought I was going to have to do, I didn't think it was going to, I thought I was going to have to do 2 sheets. But I'm very happy with my printer. It's really printing up quite nicely, to be honest with you. Okay, so I'm going to put this aside now. This is for my journal. And I'm going to get out my Xyron sticker maker. I've had this for some time. I hope there's enough in here. I haven't used it in a while either. And then, okay. I feel like I'm a mess. Let's get this out of here. And then, oh, sorry, that was loud. Put this over here. And then I'm going to, so this says 1 to 8, A, and then a whole bunch of letters all in order. That's nice. Okay, my daughter's in the kitchen and she's listening to the TV very loudly. And so you guys can hear it. Okay, so here's all the colors. I don't think I went through the colors, but look at this. I feel like, is there a, no. Oh, thank God. There's no static. It was just like Folgers sealed tight. Okay. So here's all our colors. I guess I should put them in order. What do you think? 600, here's 150, 150. All right, let's do this. Let's put this one up here. Hopefully I don't lose it like the last time I tried kitting up. 728, 730, 743, 779. This is 38. Here's 800. Here's 900. Here's 900. Here's 900. Here's 30. Here is 800. 800. 800. 900. 500. 33, 30, 23, 6, 7, 20, 22, 9, 71, 38, 160, 300, 33, 37, 600, 30, 37, 154, 38, 30, 38, 54, 902, 356, 420, 432, 503, 501. And I dropped one. 610. Honestly, I feel like the Elizabeth Ward is like a little overkill for this kit. Except for the fact that it would be good for these. I'm wondering if I should use my little guys. And then just use one of these on the side. That's what I feel like. Because I just don't think that it's worth kitting up in that. You know what? I think I'm going to use Herbert the Hog. Did I clean him up? No. All right. I'm not going to use these because use these guys because look how little the other colors there are. Yeah, I don't think that I need to. Okay. And then I think what I'll do is Why is this kit up so hard for me right now? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm cutting these out. Okay. Now, how many rows? 2. So what is right in half? Between the S and the T. Okay. So I like to put 2 rows in the Xyron. So that I don't use too much. You know what I mean? Oh, Poochie's ready to come in. And then just gotta make sure that it feeds through straight. Like that. And I think that's why I've had this for so long. Okay, let me go let the pooch in. My daughter's done eating, so she's lonely. Come on, Dippy. Okay, then you just go like this. And then pull up. Voila! And now it's sticky under them. And then you just go like this. You leave a lip on both of them. So this is this one's lip. And then since it's so close to this edge, that's this one's lip. And then you just cut them up to the lip. All the way through. So they come off in strips. Now let me tell you what's going to make this take a little longer. These are too long to fit on this straight across, so I'm going to have to cut them in half and put the number underneath. And I'll show you when I put it on the first box. Now, for the most part, this can go in order, but there are some lowercase letters at the bottom here that I am going to add in the middle of the what is it called? The letters. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't know why I'm counting these. I don't know why. Okay. It's pretty unnecessary. I know this takes a little time, but it will save you a lot of heartache in the end. Oh, I didn't have to do that. I don't have to do that. Okay. So, for the most part, this stuff is in order. So, number 1 is 154 or 150. And so what I meant by having to cut it in half is I literally have to cut the symbol and the number in off. And then I'm gonna put it right underneath because there's enough room on these lids to have both. And thank God it doesn't look like there's gonna be static in these. Now I've only opened 2, but okay. There's 1. Now it's going to go quickly. Here's 2. Other than this cutting, but you see how now they're sticky. They come off the paper easily, no problem. So all of that work, you know, I could have done double-sided tape that I have, but I've been holding on to this Xyron sticker maker paper for quite some time, and honestly, I might get another. I mean, when I use all of that one, I might get more because that was really easy. And as you can see, you don't need to use a whole lot of it because you double up the papers. 163. And then we're going to do 300. See, this is so much easier, yeah. And it's a lot easier to diamond paint out of these containers than any other container, in my opinion. Of course, the downfall is if you drop them, you are screwed. So, I've been very blessed. And I feel like it's just a matter of time. Like, what are the chances of never having an accident? I don't even want to think about it, but so there's 1 through 4. And this is, it's unlike any of my like super large paintings where I got to figure out like how many I'm going to put in what box. And this, I'm just going in order, symbol order, so it's so much easier. 356. It's right here. All right, 420 is 6, 420. I think that the Xyron sticker maker comes off fairly easy off of these too. These containers, I think. Um, 434 is number 7. See, don't you think that the amount of drills in these bags, it's just like, it would have been overkill to use that Elizabeth Ward with all those little containers. I don't know. And number 8 is 501. First 2 rows done. That was fast. First 8 colors done. 501. And each strip has exactly 20 colors because there's no ABs in this. So, okay. Let's see, 503. Now, the next 2 look like they're going to take more than 1 pod. So this is A. And then I think there's a lowercase a. There is. And is there any symbol that also looks like A? No. .503. And then lowercase a is 3830. I'm going to go like this. 3830. This is fairly easy kit up so far, no problem. And then this is going to need, will this need more than 2? I wonder. Let's try it. I haven't been close to filling 1 up yet, so. Nope, we're good. Perfect. 561 is C. There's no B because we have an 8. .561. And then that lowercase a split up the 2 greens. I like that. Okay. A, B, C, D. And we have a lowercase d too. So 606. Go here. This one needs 3. Maybe lowercase d will only need 1. That would be perfect. Lowercase d is 3854 and it will only need 1. So that's perfect. All right, let's see here. Come on now. So I'm proud of myself. This is my second video of the day. All right, A, B, C, D, E, F. Oh, wait a minute. E. I'm going to put this as E. There's no E, there's an F, but I'm going to put this as E. 3778. I have not done, obviously you can tell my nasty nails, I have not done my stickers out of sheer laziness. I always call it laziness, but I don't know if it's laziness or just that I just don't care enough to spend the time on it right now. It's more that. It's not that I'm like, it's bothering me and I'm thinking about it and I'm like, no, I don't want to do. No, I don't care enough about it to spend the time on it right now. So it's not quite laziness. It's just indifference. And eventually they'll get on my nerves and I'll be like, these are ugly. Fix it. I just am not there yet. 610. E, F, G. All right, E, F, G, H. $7.20. Ooh, this one has some static. Let me get my dryer sheets here. Just so that they don't jump all over the place. I'm gonna rub them with that. And then let's just rub a little bit in here. But this, I don't think that they're all gonna fit in here. I might have to, will they all fit in here? Very tightly, it looks like. It's probably a good thing that a couple of them jumped away. All right, let's see. Just made it. Okay. H, I, no I, J, $7.22. I don't know why it's not bothering me if they're crooked tonight. I feel like I want to get this done so quick that I'm not going to bother with things like that. That's my thought. 728. $7.30. And okay. 743Q. So far, we've had 2 colors that needed more than 1 box. So I think I made the right choice. I wanted to do a Halloween one that's Dreamers Designs, but I think it's too big. So, and I thought I would do this one and that one, but I feel like it's too big. And this one, I feel like it's perfect to put as like a welcome sign. S 817. All right. And QRST 840. Uh-oh. My daughter's back in the kitchen, which means the pooch, if she hears her, sometimes she can't hear everything. Bob's so funny. He's like, this dog can't hear, but as soon as you pull out a pack of lunch meat, she's right at your feet. And then he's like, she can't run, but as soon as she comes inside from doing her business, she does. She runs like she's like a puppy to her treat jar. It's so funny. And then like right after you give it to her, she like limps away. Okay. And then if you saw the picture of my outside, I'll put another picture of it here. So the bow, two of the bows blew away, and one of them we lost. I don't know where it is. The other one is still not hanging. It's on my porch. I gotta hang it up. And I haven't had the desire to make another one. So I have to pull the Bodabra back out and make a third. Ah, you're backwards. Let's see. This is the test. Ah, you didn't pass. Come on. I can't. That stinks. All right, so let's see here. So anyway, so Bob is so funny because he's like, those scarecrows are creepy. I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, they keep spinning around and looking inside the house, but they don't ever spin back around. I was dying. He's right too. Like, I'll go out there and I'll spin them back around to look at the street, and then the wind blows them and they're always looking inside the house, but they never spin back around to look back out the street. Like, he's like, why don't they keep spinning? And I'm like, that's a good question. Why don't you ask them? He's like, those things are creepy. Okay. That's a little bit of a mess. It's all sticky on that top because there's too much. too much tape showing, but I don't care. UVW. So these do not come off as easy as I thought they would, which is W is 902, which means I see goof off in my future. All right, 919. X. $9.26. Y. And then I think that the letters, except for 939, which is, I'm just gonna go in order because I don't see why not. Like, there's nothing. They're all gonna be in the same area anyway, you know what I mean? 938. I'm just gonna skip 939 because I'm gonna fill up X amount of. All right, so skip 939. Then we just have just go in order. $9.45. There's not a. I'll put 971 in between 951 so that these two aren't right next to each other. These two pale colors. Go like this. 971 orange. Actually, that might take two. Let's see. Yeah. So that's even better. And these two peaches will be on different rows. $9.51. $30.22. $33.40. Bright orange. Just going to separate the two olive greens. $33.62. Deep green, and then I'll have 3 whole rows. Oh my goodness, I'm getting sloppy, like a big fat cheesesteak. Do you guys have cheesesteaks where you're from? I love cheesesteaks. My aunt, when she lived in California, when we went to visit her, I guess just seeing us like reminded her of cheesesteaks. So we went to a restaurant and they said that they had Philly cheesesteak in California on the menu. And she was so excited. And they brought it out and it was not a Philadelphia cheesesteak at all. She was so disappointed. She was not happy. But love cheesesteaks. At one of my parents' stores, at both of them, they made hoagies. They didn't own 2 at the same time. They owned one and then sold it, and then they owned another one. They were famous for their hoagies, but at the second one, we made cheesesteaks. Yeah, I'm known as an awesome hoagie maker. Like, my kids love it when I make them hoagies. Okay, 3 whole ones to put these in. Let's see here. Let's get a tray. In case it gets a little out of hand. Okay, ready? Oops, like that. Think we're gonna fit it all? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't even think we did half the bag. No, no way. You hear Soju? She is snoring. Not too bad. Maybe like 1.5 more rows. But what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to leave it right in there. I'm going to label this guy. And there she is. Not too shabby. Ta-da! I love these boxes. I brought 2 over and I didn't even need to. I mean, you know, I didn't fit all the drills, but half the time you kit up, you don't fit all the drills. So not mad about it to have one box. And look at this. You're a mess. Not mad about it at all. So yeah, we're going to start this and really going to work hard to get this done before the end of October so I can hang it up for whatever amount of time. Really want to try to get this up and outside. So that's all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up on the way out. And if you want to see more from me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the family and friends here at Kimbaskrafts. I would love to have you. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. Take care. Keep diamond painting.